Some good starting dives are the sitting and kneeling dives. Both allow for good upper body preparation, however as the hips are low, the swimmer sometimes can dive flat. I prefer beginning with the squat dive. We have here two swimmers who have not dived before. The first one is confident and jumps out into the water. As we can see, she starts with the spring but has no idea what shape her body should be in. The first step is to get her arms in a streamlined position with the head tucked in. The hips should also be high, allowing a downwards direction of the arms. To limit the rolling in, hold on to the hands and extend the body underwater so they can feel the direction they want to be traveling in. By the end of the session, she is still dropping her knees. However, she is able to enter hands first with a good head position. Our second swimmer starts off by stepping in and their head looking up. Again, begin with the streamlined position. The feet should be the last to come off the side when the body is long, otherwise the swimmer will drop into the water. This feeling of dropping will result in the head coming up. Continue practicing, encouraging the nervous swimmer to keep the head down and feet to extend last. Although Rosie managed to get her head in a good streamlined position relatively quickly, she still tended to step forward. By holding her legs at the knees, she got the feeling of the hips high and a long entry. By the end of the session, Rosie had a good confident entry. From this falling in basic dive, the swimmer can now add a spring from the feet at the end of the dive. Just make sure they keep their good body position with their hips high and their head down. Remember, there are 3 parts to every dive: the start position, the dive itself, and the underwater phase, which should remain nice and streamlined. If a swimmer keeps their head up when diving, or their hips are too low, they may land flat in the water. Practice a roll off the side of the pool. This helps with tucking the head in and the feeling of the hips being high. A good roll means the hips coming over the head like a somersault. The final dive is the pike fall. It can either be taught to those young swimmers with knowledge of a basic dive and are progressing towards a better entry, or for older swimmers learning to dive for the first time. The reason I would not teach it first to young swimmers is due to body control. With the pike fall, the swimmer bends at the hips, keeping a straight back and straight legs. They then lift the heels and fall into the water, maintaining the same body position. This is great for feeling correct entry. With the spring, this will turn into a good standing dive.